Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introducing myself, my name is nursila and I'm from West Lombok and study at SMAN GUNUNGSARI. Okay, today I'm going to tell all of you a story which is about Princess Mandalika, which is a legendary story in Lombok. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom in Lombok Island, which was ruled by a king named Tonjang Beru. The king had a queen, and her name was Dewi Seranti, and they had a daughter named Princess Mandalika. Since her childhood, Princess Mandalika was a very beautiful girl, and when she grew up, she turned into the prettiest woman into the whole island. Everyone knows about her beauty and her kindness. Princes from all over the places wanted to marry her. One by one came to her to propose her. Princess Mandalika was a very kind-hearted person. She didn't like to make people sad. And that's why she was very confused and she didn't know what she had to do. She don't want to make the prince sad, and she also don't want to make a war because of her. And that's why she asked her dad's suggestion. He said to her dad like this: "Dad, what should I do now? Every day they came to propose me. I'm very confused, Dad. Please give me a suggestion for that." And the king said like this: "Just calm down, my daughter. I will find a better way for you." And after a long thinking, the king decided to hold a competition. The competition was about archery, and it will be held at Segerakuta beach. Then the king invited all of the princes to come to participate in the competition. The rule was very simple. The one who will win this competition can marry with Princess Mandalika. But the reality was not as the expectation of the king, because all of the princes that participated in competition was very good at archery, and that causes there was no winner in the competition. And that made Princess Mandalika very confused again and again. She was very conscious about that, because the prince started to argue, and the argument was getting hotter and hotter, and it turned into a war because the prince brought their soldiers with them. It was like a chaos in the beach. Princess Mandalika, as I said, was a very kind-hearted person. She don't like to make people sad. That's why she stand up in the top of a rock and shouted like this: "Everyone, listen up. I know you all love me. I know you all respect me. But please, I don't want you all of to make war just because of me. That's why I decided to be something that everyone can have, but not as your wife." The king and the prince didn't understand what she actually meant. That's why the king decided to approach her daughter. But at a minute, Princess Mandalika jumped from the top of the rock into the wave of the sea. Everyone was very shocked, very shocked, and they don't know what they have to do at that time. The wave was very big, and that's why they failed to find Princess Mandalika. The king was really very sad because he lost his daughter. But at a moment, there were many sea worms started to come out from the sea. And then the king and all of the princes realized that Princess Mandalika sacrificed herself and turned into that worms. People in Lombok call that worm as nyali. Even every year there is a festival called Bau Nyali, That means finding the worms. And the festival celebrated every year in February or in March. And that's how the legendary story of Princess Mandalika look like. I hope everyone understand and like this story for me. That's it for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.